Have you ever peeked at your palm and noticed a crisp letter M weaving into a delicate crescent moon shape? Legend whispers that those markings aren't just random lines, they're keys to unlocking hidden abundance. Today I'm sharing a simple hand-washing ritual that, done right each morning, can align your energy and invite prosperity into your life. If you're ready to transform your fortunes, hit that subscribe button now and let's dive in. A palmistry journey toward prosperity. From ancient marketplaces along the Silk Road to modern metaphysical fairs, palmistry has captivated the curious mind for millennia. Across cultures, the lines on our palms have been read as maps of personality, destiny, and potential. Among these lines, two symbols stand out for their association with wealth. The letter M, often formed where the headline meets the heart line and lifeline, and the crescent moon, a slender arc that graces the fleshy mound of the palm. Palms bearing both an M and a crescent moon are said to possess an especially potent combination, a natural receptivity to opportunity and an intuitive knack for timing success. But spotting these symbols is only the beginning. To truly tap into their promise, ancient teachers recommend coupling awareness with ritual. By incorporating a focused hand-washing practice into your morning routine, you may awaken dormant energies and prime yourself to notice, attract, and manifest financial blessings. The origins of palm symbols, from mystical texts to modern hands palmistry, also called chiromancy, traces its roots back to the Vedic sages of India. Manuscripts from 3,000 years ago reference the knowledge of lifelines, heart lines, and fate lines. These early texts describe how specific markings could reveal a person's character, health, and even lifespan. As knowledge spread westward through Persia and into Greek schools of thought, palmistry evolved. By the time it reached Renaissance Europe, philosophers like Paracelsus and Agrippa debated whether palm lines reflected the soul's imprint or the will of the stars. Among the myriad markings, practitioners noticed that some palms bore an M shape where three major lines converged. Those individuals often demonstrated a remarkable clarity of thought, leadership capacity, and uncanny ability to recognize opportunities before others did. Meanwhile, the crescent moon, a smaller, subtler curve, became associated with fluidity, cyclical insight, and a strong undercurrent of intuition. Over centuries, handwritten palmistry guides passed through guilds and families, each adding local color and spiritual emphasis. In some Middle Eastern traditions, a crescent moon was seen as a divine fractal, signifying one's connection to lunar cycles and heavenly guidance. In Chinese palmistry, the M-crescent combination became a symbol of both material and spiritual wealth. The story goes that palms bearing these marks once identified favored trade emissaries who brought back riches to their rulers. Understanding the letter M, your manifestation blueprint, when the headline, representing intellect, the heart line, emotions, and the lifeline, vitality, converge to form an M, a unique energetic crossroads emerges. People with this marking often share an ability to integrate mind, heart, and body toward a singular purpose. Intuitively, you might find yourself drawn to entrepreneurial ventures, creative collaborations, or leadership roles. You may have experienced moments where an idea seemed to appear fully formed in your mind and then effortlessly materialized. But without focus, that potent manifestation energy can dissipate. In modern terms, the M shape on your palm signals a gift for strategic vision, seeing connections and forging paths where others see obstacles. Yet even gifted visionaries can falter without structure. This is why combining your innate blueprint with a daily ritual, an outward symbol of your inner intention, can channel that raw potential into concrete results. Embracing the crescent moon. Cycles of reception. The crescent moon on the palm is subtle yet powerful. Unlike the bold intersecting lines that form the M, the moon's curve lies gently along the edge of the palm, an emblem of receptivity and cyclical flow. Those who bear this mark often report heightened sensitivity to seasonal shifts, financial tides, and the ebb and flow of opportunity. In practical life, this might translate to knowing when to pause and reflect versus when to act decisively. When the moon within your palm waxes, in decisive moments, you're naturally primed to push forward. When it wanes, in quieter times, you're intuitively guided toward rest and recalibration. By honoring this internal rhythm, you avoid burnout and position yourself to seize opportunity at just the right moment. Legend holds that the crescent moon also links you to lunar magic, new moon intentions, full moon releases, and the ancient art of aligning human endeavor with celestial cycles. But you don't need to plan elaborate ceremonies. Simply recognizing the rhythms within you is enough to maintain balance and amplify receptivity. Why a hand-washing ritual matters. Symbol meets substance. Rituals have shaped human culture since before recorded history, from sacred ablutions in river waters to ceremonial hand-washings in temple courtyards. Cleansing actions have symbolized purification, renewal, and readiness. In modern psychology, we understand that sensory rituals anchor intention within the brain's neural networks. When you engage in a ritual you believe in, your mind and body both register the act as meaningful, boosting confidence and focus. A hand-washing ritual tailored to your palm's unique symbols combines belief and action. It engages touch, scent, and visualization, key pathways to both conscious and subconscious mind. Water runs over your palms, releasing stagnant energy. Your chosen soap or oil, infused with prosperity-associated botanicals or essential oils, carries fragrant cues that reinforce abundance programming. As you dry and anoint your hands, you seal your intention. This series of sensory steps is compact enough for daily practice, yet rich enough to rewire your mindset over weeks. A step-by-step hand-washing prosperity practice. Begin each morning with this simple sequence. No special paraphernalia required. Just your regular soap, enhanced by a few mindful additions. First, hold your hands above the sink. Close your eyes and take 3 slow breaths. Visualize light gathering between your palms, illuminating the M and crescent moon lines. Next, apply your soap. If you have a soap scented with bergamot, cinnamon, or clove, those aromas have long been tied to prosperity in herbal lore. Absent those, add 2 drops of sweet orange or patchouli essential oil to a mild liquid soap. Lather your hands slowly. As bubbles form, imagine they are bubbles of dollar signs or golden coins, lifting away doubt and scarcity. Spend particular attention on the areas of your palm where the M and crescent moon reside. Feel the lather tracing those lines, activating latent potential. Rinse thoroughly with warm water. Hear the gentle rush carrying away fear, hesitation, or limiting beliefs. As clean palms emerge, see them as a blank slate, ready to receive abundance. Pat your hands gently with a clean towel. If possible, choose a white towel. White for clarity, new beginnings, and purity of purpose. Then, seal the ritual by anointing your palms. A single drop of sweet orange, cinnamon, or patchouli oil can suffice. Rub it into your palms, whispering a personal affirmation, such as, "I open my hands to receive wealth," or "Abundance flows effortlessly to me." Aligning ritual with real-world action. Though ritual shapes mindset, it must walk hand in hand with deliberate action. Your hand-washing practice primes you, but practical steps actualize results. Notice the small opportunities in your day. A freelance gig, an investment tip, a networking contact. Let your energized mindset turn those sparks into flames. Perhaps you keep a prosperity journal, jotting down any synchronicities or money-related insights that follow your ritual. Maybe you commit a portion of every paycheck to savings or investments. The key is consistency. Just as the ritual becomes stronger with daily repetition, so does your capacity to recognize and act on opportunities. When the crescent moon within your palm feels full, seize that energy wave, launch a project, send that proposal, or explore a new revenue stream. When it feels waning, retreat to study market trends, refine your skills, or rest, knowing that both phases serve your long-term ascent. Transformational tales, hands that changed fortunes. Consider Maya, an artist with an unmistakable M on her palm. She had dabbled in commissions but never found a steady client base. After adopting the hand-washing practice, she found herself picturing her art in vibrant galleries. She began sharing her ritual on social media, attracting fellow creatives. Soon, gallery owners reached out. Within 2 months, her pieces sold regularly, earning her a stable $3,000 extra per month. Then there's Jaden, who managed a small cafe. He noticed the crescent mark on his left hand and the M on his right. Inspired, he began the ritual each morning before unlocking his shop. His intuition sharpened. He adjusted menu items based on what patrons seemed to crave and introduced limited time offerings just as trends emerged. Year-over-year profits climbed by 20%. Or, think of Layla, a marketing executive longing for a promotion. She performed the ritual daily, pairing it with focused skill building and networking efforts. Her newfound confidence and clear vision won over senior leadership, and she stepped into a director role with a 35% salary increase. Navigating skepticism, belief plus evidence. It's natural to wonder if palm lines truly matter or if ritual can shift financial outcomes. In truth, palmistry can serve as a mirror reflecting latent strengths, intuition, timing, and focus. Ritual itself engages well-understood psychological mechanisms, sensory anchoring, habit reinforcement, and intention setting. By combining symbolic action with concrete financial practices, you create conditions where opportunity becomes both visible and accessible. Even skeptics find that, at worst, the practice builds mindfulness and positive momentum. At best, it taps into currents of abundance previously overlooked. There's no downside to starting your day with purposeful cleansing, affirmation, and focus. Deepening your practice. Advanced tips. Over time, you may wish to expand your ritual. Under a new moon, write specific financial goals on paper and fold it beneath a copper bowl of water. At full moon, release any fears by dissolving a teaspoon of sea salt into that water, washing your hands and imagining the salt carrying away limitations. You might also combine the ritual with meditation. Spend 5 minutes visualizing your bank balance growing, or partner with a friend. Share your morning practice via video call, reinforcing accountability and collective intention. Above all, honor your personal rhythm. The crescent moon on your palm guides you to know when to push forward and when to pause. Trust that inner guidance as much as the ritual itself. Your palms are more than mere tools for holding objects. They are landscapes inscribed with your potential. The letter M reveals your gift for manifestation, while the crescent moon invites you to flow with cycles of opportunity. By embracing a simple hand-washing prosperity ritual, you unite symbolism and action, mind and body, conscious goal, and subconscious drive. Wake each morning, perform your ritual with intention, and then step into your day attuned to possibility. Notice the small wins, express gratitude, and let momentum build. Over weeks, your mindset shifts. Over months, your bank balance follows. And in time, you'll look down at your palms with a knowing smile, grateful for the coded map that led you to abundance. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found value in this practice, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a ritual, a tip, or a story that can change your life and your prosperity forever. Here's to abundance flowing to you, right from the lines of your hands.